Okay. Now, we will now begin Act 3 of Jaathi.
Maya, get some more tea biscuits. Maya, where is that girl?
NIRMALA rises and walks from the family room toward the dining room. There's a knock on the door, so she walks over and opens the door and discovers Jeff.
Can I help you?
I would like to speak to Mr. Kumar.
If you have anything you wish to say, tell me.
I admire and respect your daughter, Seema. I have known her throughout college, and she's the most beautiful, intelligent, and kind person I know. When I spend time with her, she makes me happy. I would like yours and Mr. Kumar's blessing. I ask her hand in marriage.
No.
I know you don't know me very well, and I would very much like to remedy that. Is there anything you want to know about me?
No.
Perhaps Mr. Kumar.
You will not speak to Dr. Kumar.
But
if you care about Seema as you claim you do, you will leave and never return.
I couldn't.
What do you think would happen if my husband were to learn that his daughter wishes to marry an American boy? She would be married off to the first Indian boy who crosses our path, whether he were well suited for Seema or not. And I could do nothing to stop him. It would be well within his right to arrange the marriage of his daughter, especially if he thought there was the slightest hint of impropriety. You claim to respect Seema.
Yes.
Perhaps you even love her.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
If you have come here to propose marriage, I presume you believe she feels the same way about you.
Yes, I do.
Do you know who is here? Maya's boyfriend. Yes, I know they are dating. Maya told me herself.
Okay.
You see, we allow our daughters to date. Seema knows this. Does she not tell you? How long have you dated Seema?
4.5 years.
Yes, yet she has not, even when I asked her directly, mentioned any close relationship with you. Can you think of any reason why that might be?
No.
No? Perhaps she did not tell me that she was dating you because she does not consider you worthy of marrying. I will leave you here to collect yourself for a time, but perhaps it would be best not to speak with my husband until you have spoken first to Seema.
NIRMALA returns to the dining room, leaving Jeff to sit slowly down on the bottom step, head down.
You all must be tired after your long drive, and you still have some drive ahead. We should not keep you any longer. Seema, please bring their jackets.
But
do come tomorrow morning for breakfast before leaving town. We would love to see you all again.
Yes, that would be good.
Seema, their jackets.
Seema walks to the foyer, sees Jeff.
Are you okay?
I thought you left.
Why didn't you tell them about us?
You don't understand.
You're allowed to date.
It's really not that simple.
Do you love me?
Yes,
Don't you think we could be happy together?
absolutely.
Don't you think I could take care of you and you of me?
Undoubtedly.
And give us a chance. Your parents love you. They want to be sure you're okay. They're just scared, that's all. Your mom is like a mama bear, lashing out to protect her cubs. I'm the unknown danger, but in time she'll come to see that I'm not the enemy. She'll see that I'm not some hunter or poacher like she fears. Just a different kind of bear.
Yeah, a big old teddy bear.
I was thinking more of a sexy, kind of rugged bear.
Sure. You're good for me. You know that?
Of course I am. They'll see it too. Does that mean you'll join me?
I did get the job.
You're coming to Chicago?
I haven't decided yet.
My apartment is a 2-bedroom, so there's plenty of room. I was thinking of finding a roommate, but now I won't have to. There's a shopping area around the corner with a great little place for brunch, and then we can plan our wedding together.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm not trying to scare you off. I just figured your parents might have an easier time letting you go if they know you're with a known bear.
Not if I'm sharing his den.
We could be happy together. Weekly Sunday brunch, maybe some bear games, or the orchestras. We could just walk to the bars. We could take our kids to the Ferris wheel on Navy Pier, visit the Museum of Science and Industry.
Seema tenses. NIRMALA calls out. The adults all stand around the edge of the dining room, talking, out of sight of the hall. NIRMALA stands at the edge of the family room, preventing the others from walking toward the hall.
Seema, Gotskae. Maya, come say goodbye to our guests.
Ma, I gotta go. You too.
Maya, where is that girl?
Seema turns away, but Jeff grabs her hand.
Wait, Seema.
NIRMALA, Asha, Ranjit, Girish, and Arvind walk into the foyer. Seema looks down at her hand, then at Jeff, then over at the others. Jeff drops her hand.
Maya left.
What?
Why are you still here?
Never mind that. What do you mean?
She drove off.
And you did not try to stop her?
So now you want me interacting with your daughters?
Have you no manners?
Certainly looks as though you're interacting with their daughter.
Come, Ranjit, Arvind, we should leave.
I will go find her.
Where? You do not know where she is.
I was trying to tell her about Maya.
Really? Because she came over here to get jackets 5 minutes ago, and you're not telling her about Maya?
Back off.
No, I will not. We have been discussing our marriage, and at the first opportunity you spend 5 minutes alone with a man? What am I to think?
Your marriage? I thought...
All right. First of all, we were not discussing our marriage. We were discussing my promotion.
Yes.
Second,
Yes, whether you would take the job and if we were to be married.
what?
Oh, stop this, Jeff. Where is Maya? Where does she go?
What?
Jeff shrugs his shoulders. Girish goes to the desk in the dining room.
I am sorry that your visit was disrupted. I do hope you do not think...
NIRMALA, I have also raised 2 daughters in America. This is just as I have always feared, but have been fortunate not to have encountered myself. I cannot imagine what condition I would be in if my daughters had done something like this.
Seema and Arvind would make such a good match.
I am not so certain that is the case.
You have seen them together. They are lovely.
Yes, and I have seen your daughter with another boy as well.
It is not...
Girish heads to the front door.
Where are you going?
To get Maya.
Where will you go?
Seema sees the envelope on the table, picks it up and pulls out the letter.
Dad, here.
Girish snatches the letter.
Why must I read this? What is so important that we must read Maya's writing now, when we should be focused on arranging Seema's marriage? It is not for her to telling things to us, but for us, but to be listening to what we say to her. This is not right. This is what you have taught these girls, sending them to college. They have no sense what is proper. No, I would not let her speak to us this way. Interrupt the arrangements. I will not read her letter until the time is proper.
Disciplining her letter will do nothing. How else are we to know where she is? She must have some important reason not to be here. She knows how important this... No.
Well, where is she?
I do not know. She is...
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry to have things this way, but I had no choice. No choice? I know you can't understand me, and you certainly won't agree with my methods, but this is something I have to do. I'm not doing this to dishonor, shame, or even anger you, though I know that this is what you think. Oh, so now she thinks what I think. I think she should be here. I hope that someday you will come to accept my choice and understand why I'm doing this. I love you, Maya. This is how she shows her love? This says nothing. This does not say where she is or where she is going. Useless. Where is Maya?
I don't know.
Liar! What do you know of this? Where did she go?
We really must go. Come, Ranjit.
Please, wait.
How would I know where she is?
You know something. What are you hiding?
Stop it.
Where is she?
She did this to marry that boy, didn't she? But who would marry a girl who would do such a thing? Who would abandon her parents? And if they would accept her, what does that say of the family? What has she done? Oh, Sunita.
Mom,
I worried that Seema would turn out like your sister. Instead, Maya did. How am I so cursed to be stuck with such a woman?
Dad.
You girls have been nothing but trouble. I save my money to put into your dowries. I try to find you good matches. But why?
Dowries? Mom, I thought you said.
You want no better than to live in the sewers of society, to bring your whole family down there too. All my years of hard work. For what? You have caused this to happen. You and your accused family.
Dad, stop. Mom, what can I do? How can I make this better?
Better? It is too late. We are ruined.
No. Seema, you wish to make this better? You will marry Arvind. Your father is correct. We have worked many years to establish ourselves in society, to foster the right friendships, to make sure that when you girls were old enough to marry, only the best boys' families would dare ask for your hand. But once people learn that Maya has run off, who would ask for you? My dear Seema, it has been 2 years since you left college. I wish I could give you more time to further your career if that is what you wish, but it is too late. Arvind is a good boy. Asha, Ranjit, you are friends from long time back. You are very good people. Seema should not be made to suffer for the misdeeds of her sister. Please, you must agree to this match. Can you do this?
No, I can't.
It is not for you to say no.
Seema, you must. There's no other way.
But would you still marry me?
What?
You want to know if I would risk my reputation and that of my family to help yours?
Arvind?
Nirmala, you must understand, it must be the choice of my sister and her husband. This is not a matter for children to decide.
If they care for each other.
How would this be any different? Everyone will find out eventually that Maya is gone. Then what?
Let us manage that. We wish for you to marry well, and it seems Maya has forced the matter. Arvind is the only choice, for you or for us.
What? Why for you?
Who will not turn away from us now? Those with daughters will not risk associating with us. And others? What use have they for us?
You really think so little of your friends that they would be so shallow?
It is not by our choice.
Nobody will sacrifice their children's future for their friends. I cannot fault them.
Sounds like you care more about what your friends think than about Maya's future.
Such insolence.
Try to understand. Everything and everyone that I knew until I was even older than you is away. I came to this country not by my own choice, but because I had to. Where once I spoke to my mother and father daily for hours, after I married and moved here, I could speak to them only for a few minutes in the middle of the night on international phone call once a month, where the connection was so bad I could barely hear their voices. This is how I had to learn of my father's death. I could not imagine that I would not be by his side when he passed. So many cousins, my childhood companions, they led lives so unimaginable to me and cannot comprehend my life without servants and family and rickshaw rides to the market. I have missed out on 26 years of India, no longer belonging to that world, but not a part of this one. Only those who have traveled here as I have can understand what effect this life has had on me. So yes, I care what my friends here think. We are all together forming a life here and establishing the rules for our society. So their good opinion tells me that we are moving in the right direction. It is the only society I can belong to now, and I will not apologize for wanting to hold on to it.
Clearly, there's no me in family.
Asha, we have known each other for so long. You have known Seema since she was a baby. She would make a good wife for Arvind. You have seen them together. They could be happy. I have always thought of you as a sister. If they marry, we would be family.
Asha Mausi, please.
She is your sister. It is your choice.
Seema Betty, come, talk with me.
They walk to the family room.
Marriage is not something to rush into.
Yes, Auntie, I know.
You are certain you wish to marry my nephew?
Arvind tells me you and Ranjit uncle are very happy, though your marriage was arranged.
Yes, we are. When we married, I had barely met him for maybe 2 hours, but he had made me laugh during that time. My mother gave me the advice that I should only marry someone who makes me smile. Before deciding whether you work or where you will live, first your house must be filled with sunshine. If, when you meet, he does not wish to see your smile, then your happiness will not be a concern to him later. And in all these years, not one day has passed when Ranjit has not made me not only to smile, but to laugh until my belly hurts.
That sounds nice, but why are you telling me this?
I remember arranging Rani's wedding, how much stress it was. Only when Rani came to me unhappy did I realize that I had not told her this. Of course, a mother wishes to see her daughter happy, even if she speaks only of duty. Arvind likes to see you smile.
Yeah, I suppose he does.
He is a good boy, very sweet. I am sure he can make you happy.
Thanks, Auntie. But, Maya,
Seema and Asha rise.
I care only for making Arvind happy. My sister will be very pleased with you for a daughter-in-law, caring for her.
oh, is she coming here?
No, she is in Delhi. They have a large flat with plenty of room there for you two. Arvind was talking just this morning about replacing the bed in his room with a larger one and adding an armoire, but I am certain he will let you select it if you would prefer.
Asha walks back to the foyer, where NIRMALA and GIRISH are arguing. Ranjit and Arvind chat, while Jeff stands back in the shadows. Seema walks to Arvind, taps him on the shoulder, then turns and walks to the dining room. Arvind follows.
I thought you said you didn't know where you plan to live.
I don't understand.
I'm not moving to India.
Oh, you know that for certain?
Yes, I do. I'm not moving halfway across the globe.
But you expect that I will?
You already have.
For my studies. I have not yet determined where I will settle permanently.
Sounds like you have.
How can it if I do not know?
Then why are you planning renovations in your parents' place in Delhi?
Even if I marry and live in the States, still my bride and I will visit India and stay with my parents. I imagine a larger bed would make the stay more comfortable than my small childhood bed.
So you mean
I told you I would live wherever you wish, and I mean it. But why is it that I would follow you, but you are not ready to follow me?
it's not that,
Even your sister followed Karthik.
but we just met.
Turns
Can I
and
have a
swings.
moment alone, please?
Nirmala and Asha nod, then lead Ranjit and Girish to the family room. They stand around Arvind.
What the hell am I going to do?
Jeff walks out of the shadow and takes Seema's hands.
Come with me. Come to Chicago. Be happy.
I can't break my parents' hearts, Jeff. Maya's leaving. It's killing them. She can be blind to it, but I can't.
You care so much about your parents that you would sacrifice your own happiness to make them happy.
I can't.
Seema, you've got your whole life ahead of you. It's yours to live, not theirs. You've been together for 4.5 years. Just because it doesn't fit into their world picture doesn't make it wrong. You don't have to feel guilty about wanting to live your life on your terms.
I can't. I have to go. Goodbye, Jeff.
Seema turns and starts to step away to go back to the dining room, slipping her hand out of his. Jeff trails her.
Why would it be such a mistake to marry me?
Seema, in the intersection of the hall and the dining room, hears him and freezes. Everyone stares at Seema. Then Girish rises.
How dare you? Badtameez!
We invited you into our home, fed you, and this is how you repay our hospitality? Who do you think you...
Stop, both of you. He's my guest. I will not have you speak to him this way.
You would?
Seema,
No, my guests must be treated with respect. You taught me that. Or does that rule not apply here?
we are here arranging your marriage. This is not proper. You talk of respecting guests. This is no way to treat our guests with this spectacle.
Oh yes, God forbid we have any spectacle that embarrasses you.
Seema, calm down.
Stay out of it. This is none of your business.
Not my business. We're discussing our marriage, and you say it is not my concern?
No, it's not your concern because I'm not going to marry you.
Quiet! This is outrageous. This is not for you to decide.
Really? I'm the one whose future we're discussing here, yet I don't get a say?
This is a matter for your parents.
No.
What?
No.
Seema, come with me.
Auntie, uncle, I'm sorry to have wasted your time and to have caused this scene.
Do not do this.
Please do not think less of my parents because of my actions. This is not how they raised me, but it is how I turned out.
Asha, Ranjit, perhaps it is too soon to decide. We will let them think on it longer. They are young. They can meet, get to know each other.
No, Mom. Auntie, I'm sorry, but I don't know Arvind. And I'm not marrying a stranger, no matter how happy it would make you. Jeff, you were right about one thing. I don't have to apologize for living life on my terms.
So then you'll marry me?
You don't understand me at all, do you? You want me to marry you, yet you choose to humiliate me and my parents in front of company to do it. No, Jeff, I don't think you understand me or my culture. You respect me as a woman, yes, but you don't get what it means for me to be Indian.
Huh.
Dad, Mom, in case you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not in any rush to get married. Not to Jeff, not to Arvind, not to anybody. I'm only 24 years old, for God's sake.
Only? That is not so young.
Mom, you were 27 when you got married.
27? Is that when you plan to marry?
Marriage is the farthest thing from my mind. I worked hard for my degree, and I want to use it without compromise for as long as I can.
So you have no intention of marrying?
I've spent my whole life doing the right thing at the right time. I never went away for spring break. I worked or took classes every single summer. My free time involved whatever family event was planned.
Stop talking nonsense. This is life. Do you think people here in America do not spend time with family? Do you think being American means you will not have responsibilities?
Someday, I will get married and maybe have kids. And again, I'll be compromising or just giving up my own desires for everyone else.
This is what everybody does, what every adult must do.
For now, while I can, I want to do my own thing.
You mean you want to spend time with him?
I want to spend long hours at work without it meaning that I'm disappointing or neglecting someone. I want to focus on my career and see how far I can go.
Of what use is your career if you cannot marry? We cannot support you forever.
Mom, Dad, I wish you could be proud of me for who I am instead of trying to make me into what you think others want me to be.
We are proud of you.
What use is our pride if you are alone? Who will care for you?
Dad, I can take care of myself.
This is just the sort of foolishness Sunita believed. You think the world is any different now? Then you are a fool. Traditions are there to protect.
I don't need that kind of protection. I'm taking the job and I'm moving to Chicago.
Girish glares at Seema for a moment, then turns and walks out the door, slamming the door shut behind him. Lights out. Next scene, the Kumar house. Nirmala and Seema are in the kitchen, tidying up after the party. Girish enters. Nirmala and Seema look toward him hopefully. Girish shakes his head, drops his keys on the table. They return to cleaning up.
She is not my daughter.
Girish, now stop. You cannot disown Maya.
You did this. You.
You think you had no part in this? Forcing her to move home during college, giving her no freedom.
You dare talk of freedom? This is what comes of her living in the dormitories at all. Seema is going away and Maya is gone. You taught them freedom.
And you taught them they should want to stay? What have you given them?
A home, food, clothing, money.
Guys, stop it. No wonder Maya left.
How can you say such a thing? Have you no respect?
Listen to yourself. What do you even want?
We want Maya back. We want her to be happy.
Happy. So you admit you are to blame.
How am I to blame?
You think of happiness before duty.
Why should I not wish my children to be happy?
Seema's cell phone rings. Seema checks her phone, fiddles on it, then sets it down on the table.
Was it her?
Training starts in 2 weeks.
You are still going? You would leave us alone?
That's not fair.
I do not know where Maya is at all. I do not know if she is alive or...
She's fine. She will call. I'm sure she will.
Does she not care that her parents are worried about her?
What will you say?
That she must stop this childish behavior and come home right now.
Do you want her to hang up on you? Do you? Because if you start yelling at her, that's what she'll do. She will hang up on you, and you will never hear from her again.
No.
That ungrateful.
Stop. You will not call her names. You will not say one mean thing to her. I will see my daughter again, and you will not ruin this.
And will you agree to let her marry Karthik?
What? That boy steals my daughter and you expect?
Now, Girish, think reasonably. She has run off with this boy. If someone would learn of this behavior, who would marry her?
That's why you would agree? Because you think her reputation is ruined?
We are protecting her.
From what? She wants to marry Karthik. She's on the trip with Karthik. Let her marry Karthik.
People will talk.
Forget the people. Think about your daughter and what she needs.
The phone rings. They all stare at it.
No yelling. Do you understand?
Nirmala and Girish nod. Seema picks up the phone.
Hello? Maya?
Lights out. End of play.